Hi everybody, I'm Michael Does Cosplay, yay! And I made a poll recently asking, what should I do next? And what I was requested, by dog, what I was requested to do was Chapter 2 of 5 Nights at Daisy's and a live stream. Those two won. So I'm gonna record this and then do a live stream while it's uploading. Yay! Okay, so without any more delay, let's continue. James woke up, which shouldn't be possible seeing as he had just shot himself in the head. He looked around and realized that he was no longer James Mark, but Shadow Bonnie. He also knew where he was. He was at the diner, which had been recently completed. And he also knew that the animatronics that he had built were to be shipped here, though in due time. The only animatronics that have been already shipped here were Shadow, Bonnie, and Daisy. Daisy was shipped over because they couldn't stand to get rid of her, but they didn't want her at the factory. It caused too much grief. So, as a memorial, they placed her in her room, as she was supposed to be. The diner itself had two main sections, the entertainment section and the work section. The entertainment section is a part of the building that people see. When you enter the building, you go through glass doors and end up in a room called the lobby. The lobby has a desk where you can pay for entry, tokens, and pizza. Once you pass through there, you enter the main room. There you see three stages, one in front of you and one on each side. The one in front of you is the main stage. And on there is Katniss and Doggo. Doggo to your right and Katniss to your left. On the smaller stage to your left is Foxy's Cove, and on the smaller stage to the right is Freddy's Realm. Connected to the main room is two side rooms. The one on the right is the arcade, where Puppetress is, just in her little box. And on the right is the playroom, which has toys and tables to color. It also has a stage for Daisy, where she would sing and dance for the children as they drew and played. In the work section, there was just a maze of storage rooms in the security office. And I was going to describe this in more detail, but I decided it'd be easier if I just drew a picture. And I have no idea how well you can see it. There we go. So we have the lobby where you enter, and then you see the main stage where Doggo and Katniss are. Then we have Freddy's room and Foxy's room. The picture might be inverted because of the camera. You have Daisy's little playroom, which her stage is there, and then the arcade, and then there's just a maze of rooms back here, and the security office. Yay! Okay, anyway, back to the story. James wandered around the back maze until he was close enough to the entertainment section to hear something that seemed like crying. After a bit more wandering, he entered the main room to find the source of that noise. It was coming from the playroom. James entered to find Daisy in the fetal position, crying. "Hey, what's wrong?" James asked the crying animatronic. The robot looked up at the shadowy figure before her and said, "I woke up here, and I can't find my daddy. I don't look like me either," she responded through her tears. James realized something really quickly. Jana had become Daisy. James spent the next hour explaining both to himself and to her that he was her father, and that she was Daisy now, and that he was Shadow now, and that they would all be alright. Time interval, yay! 2 weeks later, the new 2 weeks later, I can talk. 2 weeks later, the new transformation of the Marks was startling, but surprisingly enough, they adapted quickly. Jana was even going by Daisy now. Everything seemed like it was going to be alright for the family, till the others showed up. James, who now went by Shadow, woke up to find 5 boxes in the room. All were opened. Surprisingly, they all were opened differently. 2 looked like they were ripped open, though one was ripped more fiercely than the other. One was carefully opened from the inside, and the other 2 were one was carefully opened from the outside, and the other was ripped open from the outside. Then he heard it. "Daddy!" Jana, who now goes by Daisy, yelled to her room. When Shadow emerged from the work section, he saw who had opened the boxes. The 5 other animatronics were here. And that's where the story ends. I'm sorry if I read that badly. I'm tired. I just got home from school. Now, well, this up. Now I'm gonna live stream and stuff. And anyway, bye bye. Love you all. Don't forget to love yourselves. Mwah.